Make sure your mic wire is clear there. You've got the cue sticks and stuff in behind you there.
Okay, once again, we're here at the Great Southern Billiard Tour, Michael's Billiards in Cincinnati. This is World Alvin. Here with Inside Pool Magazine.
Gary Link.
And we're going to do a little break speed contest for your entertainment.
Gary's got 10
Got
himself. There's a beat
Dave
player.
King out there. He's going to announce some stuff for us.
$10. Got 20 now. Anybody want to give me 30 on Gary? $20. Gary Link. Anybody want to give me 30? Gary Link. 10 once. Twice. Come on, you got him.
Okay, now, just so you know, Dave, this is all you.
Okay, we got Dave King out there and JR.
Nathan, your pizza's ready at the bar. Pizza's ready at the bar, Nathan.
We're good?
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Billiards from Cincinnati.
Hold on, Dave.
Joe Pierce. Joe Pierce. Where you at, Joe?
Something's...
Hold on. Got her back.
Joe Pierce.
What is he?
He's a B.
You got to talk. I can't hear you.
I got to find him first. Get open the bid. You want to open him up, Jordan?
Try a different port here.
20. Joe Pierce got 20.
Okay, now try.
Testing.
Yeah, that's perfect. Go.
Is that a bid or not? Is that Joe?
Welcome, everybody, to Cincinnati, Ohio at Michael's Billiards for the Great Southern Billiard Tour 9-Ball Championships. We're doing today is a break competition by 10 of some of the fastest breakers in the area. I'm David King. I'm going to be doing the officiating of this match and the commentary. Up first, we're going to have Jordan Grubb. Now, what we're doing here is the fastest break speed of 3 breaks that will win the competition. That each person will break 3 times. That the top speed of 1 out of their 3 breaks will win. That up first is going to be Jordan Grubb from Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Yeah.
All
right, and breaking the balls first is Jordan Grubb.
Good solid player. Glad to have him back out playing again. Tommy Stevenson. All right, let's get him where he ought to be. Got 50. 60. Come on, let's bid. Let's stall. Let's get him where he ought to be. $60. Tommy Stevenson.
Jordan's set up here.
70. Let's give me 80.
Pocketed the 1 ball.
Jordan has broke the balls at 27.47 miles per hour. Next up is going to be Rob Hicks from Cincinnati, Ohio. Very hard breaker as well. Rob will be coming up here momentarily.
You're out, Jordan. 135. It was going to be 100.5. Tommy Stevenson. 135. Going once. Too cheap here, guys. Because he ain't been playing none. Don't be forgot how. $135.
And we had a misread there with Rob Hicks's break. Rob's going to be up again from Cincinnati, Ohio. I said before, Rob's a very fast breaker. Breaks the balls very hard. Plays pretty solid as well. You guys out there might know him as Shannon Murphy's stake horse. He's got a nice break there. And 28.33 miles per hour. And that will be the lead so far. Next up is going to be Brandon Williams from Dayton, Ohio. Those of you out there that don't know Brandon, he's also known as Donkey. He's also a very accomplished player. Those guys stopping through Dayton, Ohio, look Brandon up. He'll sure to give you some action. And we'll see what Brandon's able to do here. Little guy has a very fast break as well. Brandon has scratched on that break, so that will not actually count. His speed was 21.38 miles per hour, but he'll have to wait till the second round. Next up, we're going to have Dillard Miracle. And we'll get Dillard over here momentarily. All right, up right now is Dillard Miracle. Of course, Brandon is now admiring my new Predator brake cue, which has the white diamond tip on it. Excellent brake cue out there. And we also have a custom brake cue maker that's going to be playing in this event with us, Mr. Dick Game. Dillard Miracle, the brake right now. Let's see how good he can do here. It's going to be a pretty hard one. 25.74 for Dillard Miracle. We'll see him back in the second round. Next up is going to be Dick Game from Hamilton, Ohio. Those of you guys that don't know Dick, he is the inventor of the Cannon brake cue. He will has a website you can check out, Cannon brake cue. Let's see what Dick's able to do here.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody saying our picture and sound are good. Thank you. David's doing a good job out there for us. JR's out there taking the brake speed.
And Dick has jumped the table,
scratched
the brake. We'll see Dick back in the second round. Next up, from Middletown, Ohio, very, very well accomplished player, Tommy Stevenson. Tommy has a hard break, has one of the most powerful strokes in the game of pool, in my personal opinion. Let's see what Tommy's able to do here. It's going to look smooth, but it's going to be hard. Tommy's always been a happy-go-lucky guy. And Tommy has made a nice break. 27.45 miles per hour. We'll see Tommy back in the second round. Next up is going to be the guy that racks the balls for us right now, Ron Stone.
Still too cheap on it, guys. Good, solid player. Nice guy and a good player. $110, Louis DeMarco going once.
And Ron Stone is racking the balls. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio as well. He's a player out of Michael's Billiards, one of the home players here.
Michael's Billiards, Cincinnati. Great spot here. Nice and clean. Everything's good. Food's good. People are awesome. Really enjoying myself here.
And we'll see what Ron's able to do here.
Ronnie Stone.
And for those of you just joining us, now, for those of you just joining us, we are coming to you live from Michael's Billiards in Fairfield, Ohio, just outside Cincinnati. Shannon Dalton's Great Southern Billiard Tour.
Shannon
one of the final stops this year on that tour. I'm David King. We're doing a break competition right now. That's a actual speed break. And Ron Stone has come up at 21 miles per hour. And next up is going to be Tony Iritol.
Tony Iritol.
Right now, and we'll see what he's able to come up with.
Next player on the list, Tom Scott, A player. Where you at, Tom? Got $10 on himself.
Tony plays in the weekly tournaments here at Michael's Billiards. Very nice guy. Very good player. Loves the 8-foot tables.
Tom Scott, looking for 30 on Tom. 20 bucks.
Let's see what Tony's able to do.
It's
It's a pretty hard break there.
I think we got that. He said there's no
Okay, we're going to have to redo that. We had a little radar malfunction there.
Who got a $30 bid? Got it for 40. Tom Scott.
It said it was 47. I know it's not.
$30, Tom Scott. It's going to be 40.
Sound from there that's
$30, Tom Scott.
Tony's going to be up one more time here. We're going to get an accurate break.
Come on, girls. You can 4 seats, just split it. Bring me 30.
That voice you hear in the background is Shannon Dalton doing our player auction.
Sure is.
It's always very interesting when Shannon's doing that.
Shannon the Cannon, baby.
Jordan Grove bought himself. Stephen Dillon. Where you at, Stephen? Stephen Dillon. You want to tell yourself, Stephen?
Tony Iratle.
Let's see what Tony's able to do.
$10, Stephen Dillon. You want to give me 20 on Stephen Dillon? 20. Now give me 30.
24.
$20, Stephen Dillon. Anybody want to give me 30?
I can't do that. See,
20 bucks, Stephen Dillon. Anybody want to bid? 30 on himself. Dillon for 40. $30, Stephen Dillon. Going once.
it's a little bit.
30.
We're going to let Tony break one more time.
Come running. You got it.
It's the audio coming from Shannon's mic is what's going on.
Mr. Greg Putnam. Hey, player. Got 10 on himself. Who wants to give me 20 on Greg? Greg Putnam. Show me your $10, player. $10, Greg Putnam. Who wants to give me 20? $10, Greg Putnam going once. Greg Putnam, $10 going twice. You got it, Greg.
Having a little issue with the noise in the room, interfering with the break speed app.
10, looking for 20. Got 20, looking for 30. $20, Josh Hamlin, wants to give me 30.
It's a great app, though.
Let's see if we can't get the monitor right here.
20 once, 20 twice.
And we're going to get set to go here.
30, now looking for 40.
Tony's going to fire away at this for a third time. Very nice break
Sure
there.
did.
Josh Hamlin.
And it comes up at 15.65 miles per hour.
Twice. Sold it, Jordan Rudd, come on. Estel Walton. Where you at, Estel? Got 10? $10 on himself. Estel Walton got 10 on himself. Anybody want to beat? $10 on Estel. Anybody want to beat it?
Next up is going to be Josh Hamlin from Cincinnati, Ohio. Josh is a personal friend of mine. Good player. We play a lot of poker together. All around decent player.
Anybody want to give an opening bid on Ron Stone?
Good gambler as well.
Ron Stone. Anybody want to give an opening bid on Ron Stone?
Let's see what Josh is able to do here. And that's going to be at an illegal break there. And next up is actually going to be myself, David King. So I'm going to let this go on over to World Alvin here. A little expose, and I'll be back with you momentarily.
I'm here. Have no fear. I'm here. We're going to watch David. Watch David get his break on here. Guarantee he's going to smash him. See, we're just having a little problem with the echo in the room with Shannon's on doing the Calcutta, so it's interfering with the break speed app. We got Ron Stone going ahead and doing the racket for us. Here's old Davey King. Helped me out a lot, JR out a lot this tournament. We really appreciate Dave. Does a great job helping us and doing commentary, giving me breaks. Definitely appreciate that.
20 here, who's giving 30? 30.
I don't think we're being able to read it anymore. I think the sound in the room, it's such a sensitive thing. Having a pretty issue with the room noise, so I'm not sure what we're going to do here.
Anybody want to give me 50? 40 bucks. Mike Cruz going once. 40. Mike Cruz going twice.
Dave's going to take his second swing.
Downtown Joe Brown. Got 10 on himself. 8 player. Joe Brown. Just getting ready to be. 20. Looking at 30. $20. Just 30. Looking for 40. Joe Brown. $30. Someone give me 40. $30. Joe Brown going once. 40. $40. 50. $40. Joe Brown.
We're on a pause here while we try to figure out what's going on with this.
Joe Brown. $40. Twice.
Yeah, I told him.
$40. Joe Brown. So,
Yeah, we're going to have to stop the broadcast, and then we'll start another one, a part 2 of it. Probably that's what we're going to do. Well, you'll be watching the action unfold with us here. It's a real-time event, so you'll have to bear with it with us. Wait patiently with us.
Hold on, I thought JR was dead. He's got his hand up. Right now, you've got 30 right here in front of me on David King. Anybody want to give me 40? $40 on David King. Anybody want to give me 50?
Dave's getting raffled off here.
30, I'm sorry. $30, David King. Anybody want to give me 40? $30, David King. First 40. 40 looking for 50. 40 looking for 50, David King. Once. 40 looking for 50, David King. Twice. Sold him $40. Come on.
That was extremely hard hit there.
Justin Lazaro. Where you at, Justin? Justin Lazaro. Got 10 on yourself, Justin? $10, Justin Lazaro. Hey, player. Anybody want to give me 20?
Be right back with you.
Justin Lazaro. Got 10. Anybody want to give me 20? Justin Lazaro. JR. Got 20. Now looking for 30. 20 looking for 30. 20 looking for 30. Justin Lazaro. Going once. Twice. Sold him $20. Tony Iriantes. Where you at, Tony? Got 10 on yourself, Tony? Said yes, $10, Tony Iriantes. $10. Anybody want to beat it? Tony? Anybody want to beat it? Tony Iriantes. $10. Sold him. Come on up, Tony. Bill Croft. Put him in the pool, he said. Put him, Bill Croft in the pool. Miracle. Look. Dillard Miracle. You want to give 10 on yourself, Dillard? Yeah, he said. Got 10 on Dillard. Anybody want to beat it? Dillard Miracle got 10. Anybody want to give me 20? On Dillard Miracle? Come on, Dillard. You do it. Chris Kilholz. Chris Kilholz, A player. Where you at, Chris? Chris Kilholz. Got 10 on yourself, Chris? Got 10 on yourself. Chris Kilholz. Anybody want to give me 20? $10 on Chris Gilholst. Anybody want to give me 20? Some. Come on up, Chris. You got it. $10. Last player on the list, Steve Hancock.
Welcome back, everybody.
You want to get 10 on yourself, Steve? Steve Hancock.
Next up is going to be Tony Iritol.
Anybody want to beat it on Steve Hancock? Steve Hancock.
Tony Iritol.
Yeah. Got 20 on Steve. Anybody want to
Tony the Hawaiian, we call him.
$20 on Steve Hancock. Anybody want to give me 30?
Everybody can see where Tony the Hawaiian is.
So Steve Hancock going once. 30. Is that a bid?
It looks like right now our top speed is 28.52 miles per hour, held by Rob Hicks.
30 on Steve Hancock. Okay, got him at 20. $20, Steve Hancock, last call. Steve Hancock, $20. Sold him, DR, under us.
Yeah, that's why I thought y'all skipped me. I thought he done went 3 or 4 times.
All right.
Why is he broken so many times?
We had he had to go 3 times with the.
Okay, well, he's already done his, and you've already done yours, so I'm going to start from a different position. Jordan, you're up then.
All right. Sorry, we had a little miscommunication there. It's going to be Jordan Grubb is going to be up. This is going to be round 2. For those of y'all that don't know Jordan, he's a very well accomplished 9-ball, 1-pocket player from Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Skip one, James Smith.
Has a very, very hard and fast break as well.
James Smith. $10 on James Smith. Does anybody want to beat it?
Let's see what Jordan's able to do here. It's a nice break by Jordan there. 24.94. Next up is going to be Rob Hicks from Cincinnati, Ohio. Rob's known as Shannon Murphy's stake horse. Pretty solid player as well, physical therapist.
Alright, guys, got 3 players in the pool. Bill Farmer,
Let's see what Rob's able to do right here.
Anybody want 3 players for $10?
Rob has jumped the table. He's actually our current leader.
Anybody want to give me 20 on the pool? 3 players, got 10. Anybody want to give me 20? Sold it. Come running. You got it.
Next up is going to be Brandon Williams from Dayton, Ohio. Brandon's going to take a whack with the Predator. Goes from breaking with a 25-ounce cue down to a 19.5-ounce cue. Let's see what he's able to do with here. It's going to be a little different. I suspect Brandon's going to hit these balls pretty hard. It's a very, very hard break from Brandon. Broke those at 23.84 miles per hour. Next up is going to be Josh Hamlin from Fairfield, Ohio. Let's see what Josh is able to do. Let's get him a rack of balls racked here. And for those of you just coming on with us, we are live at Michael's Billiards, Fairfield, Ohio, just outside Cincinnati. I'm David King with John Edwards Racking. We're doing and Josh Hamlin has just jumped the balls off the table, and he has broke at 21.68 miles per hour, but that break is not going to count. Next up is going to be Dillard Miracle.
Rack your own. 1 in the front, 2 in the back. But the 1 in the front and the 2 in the back.
This is going to be an excellent venue this week. Got a handicap 9-ball tournament. Nice break tournament here that we came up with Inside Pool Magazine, J.R. Calvert, World Alvin, and myself, David King. And Dillard has just jumped the table and actually hit Stephen Dillon right in the chest. You don't see that quite often. That will be a illegal break. And next up is going to be Dick Game, the inventor of the Cannon Brake Cue from Hamilton, Ohio. Dick's a personal friend of mine. Nice person to practice with. Pretty solid player in his own right. Let's see what Dick's able to do here. Solid break by Dick. 18.52 miles per hour. Next up is the man that they call Blackie, Tommy Stevenson, Whitey Stevenson's son. Those of y'all out there, I'm sure, know Whitey. Well, let's get you a little dose of Blackie.
Any questions?
Tommy's a very well accomplished player. Has a very hard break, has a very smooth break. He'll probably pop the cue ball up about 6 inches and he just jumped the table on the break. That's going to be an illegal break. Let's get you a speed at that. So it's 25.23 miles per hour. Next up, Ron Stone from Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's see if we can find Ron here. And we're actually going to move the radar gun back down below now that Shannon Dalton is done with the Calcutta, the outplayer auction. The speakers kind of interfere with the sound of the cue ball hitting the rack. It was John Edwards up here giving some expert advice. John's a super breaker in his own right, so he thinks. Let's see what Ron Stone's got for us. Nice break. It's going to be, I want to guess right real close to 20 miles per hour. 17.87. Next up is the Hawaiian Tony again. Those of y'all that don't know Tony, is up here every Sunday night for an 8-ball and 9-ball tournament. He's going to play in a Great Southern Billiard Tour stop for the first time today. Good solid player Tony is. Let's see what Tony's able to do here. Nice solid break there, and looks like we're at 23.4 miles per hour. And next up is going to be myself, David King from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm going to sign off for a few moments, let World Alvin take over, and I will be right back with you.
All right, we're going to watch David break here. See if he can keep the ball on the table. And I'm sure our break speed app's going to work. Now we want to appreciate Craig York and Paul Nettles for making that. And we wish them good success in the future. I'd like to get them on as a permanent sponsor. That would be great for each one of the shows. And David throws the ball off the table, and I'm going to go ahead and he does not look like a happy camper. We're going to get David back.
Round two, we're going to go back to the front. That was a malfunction as well. That only said 21 miles per hour.
Okay. We're done with round two, and we'll see you for round three.
I'm going to go back to down below.
Ready to do it now?
Yeah, right now, third round. Get it done.
Back, everybody. I'm David King. We're going to go back to the front end of the table, see if this turns out a little bit better. I had a pretty bad break right there. And first up in the third and final round is going to be Jordan Grubb. See if we can locate Jordan. All right, since we can locate Jordan Grubb, our current leader is Rob Hicks. Yeah, at 28.53, but I look for that to be broken. This will be the Jordan says he's going to smash him. So let's see what Jordan's able to do here. He's gearing up. And he hit him very hard. 29-6-6. Got a new leader, Jordan Grubb. Next up, Rob Hicks, who is now in second place. Let's see what Rob's able to do here. Rob's gearing up. He's in some action in the back room right now, so I'm sure this is getting a little bit irritating for him to have to come out here and break. Let's see what he's able to do right quick here. And 24.99 miles per hour for Rob Hicks. Next up, Brandon Williams from Dayton, Ohio. I said before, those of y'all out there that don't know Brandon, accomplished player, very accomplished gambler. You know, coming through the Dayton, Ohio area, looking for a little action, you can look Brandon up. He'll be sure to give it to you. And Brandon is going to fall a little short this break here. He hit him at 21.75, but jumped the cue ball off the table. And I'm sure we'll see Brandon later on in the tournament. Next up is going to be Josh Hamlin, Cincinnati, Ohio, Fairfield to be exact. Good solid player. Josh, if you'll take your spot up at the table and And for those of you out there that don't know Josh, he's a very accomplished poker player. Plays pretty solid one pocket as well. Gamble's pretty good. And that ball's a bad hit, really. He's going to give us a nice little pose on that one at 20.91 miles per hour. Next up is going to be Dillard Miracle. If we can locate Dillard Miracle. We're going to give Dillard 30 seconds to get to the table. If not, he's going to forfeit his final round. All right, Dillard is on his way to the table. And just to let everybody know, Dillard broke the balls earlier when we were testing out the radar very well. Around 27, 28 miles per hour. Now JR is getting the radar up here. And Dillard has jumped the table, and that will be all for Dillard Miracle. Next up, inventor of the Cannon Break Cue, Dick Game.
We got the winner.
And just to let everybody know, Jordan Grubb is at 29.42 or 43 miles per hour right now. And let's see what Dick Game is all game for today. Inventor of the Cannon Break Cue, very well accomplished cue maker. Pretty solid break there by Dick. Yeah, 21.83 miles per hour. Nice breaking, Dick. Next up, the man they call Blackie, Tommy Stevenson. Those of y'all that don't know Tommy Stevenson, Tommy finished second at in the Derby City Classic 9-ball division a while back, 2002, I believe it was. And that's going to be a very good break by Tommy. 28.93 miles per hour, and that's going to put him in second place currently taking over Rob Hicks' spot. Next up the break is going to be Ron Stone. If we can locate Ron Stone, he's been lurking around here. Ron will have 30 seconds to come to the table or he will forfeit his spot. Let me get Ron Stone up here. Should be up here directly. He was actually doing part of the racking earlier in this tournament.